What's up, everyone? If you don't know me, my name is Tiffany, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel for more of me. Also, don't forget to follow me on my other social media accounts for not only behind the scenes, but for more of my face. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So, I figured what better way to get to know me is just to do a little get ready with me. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna talk about general topics about me. Also, don't mind my animals in the background. They have separation anxiety and cannot be away from me. So let's just get started. What do I do? Let's see. I don't know what to do yet. We'll do eyeshadow first. All right. So I guess I should introduce myself a little. I did that in the intro, but I'm still gonna do it again. My name is Tiffany. I am 28. I'm 29 this year. I know I'm so freaking old. It's unbelievable. I'm almost 30 and I hate it. I am a Virgo, if anyone wants to know. I don't know if that matters, but whatever. Okay. Oh, the primer I am using is the Wet n Wild Rose eyeshadow primer. I haven't used it yet, so this is also going to be like a little test. I've been doing makeup for a little bit over, I want to say 4 years, because I was actually a tomboy in my youth. I hated makeup and I hated being a girly girl, but I've not recently, but 4 years ago, just decided to do my makeup. I am not the best at it. I think I'm pretty decent, but I figured we could just watch my growth together on this channel. Let's see, what brush? I don't even know what I'm doing yet. I'm just gonna go in and see what happens. I am using the Morphe, which one is this? Oh, Happy Hour palette. It's one of my favorite neutral palettes. The mirror is disgusting because I obviously use it. Let's see here. I wonder, can I? No. Okay, I cannot zoom you in, so I'll just scoot closer. I am actually filming this in my room on my phone, because I don't have a proper vanity yet. I still honestly live at home with my mom, but I am moving out with my amazing fiance soon. Not soon, but between I want to say June and August. So I will do a little series of putting together my beauty room, and then I'll have a proper background. You won't see all my stuffed animals. All right, enough of my blabbing. I blab a lot, so I am so sorry. Let's see, I think I want to go in with Cheers first. I'm gonna just dip my brush in. This is a Jeffree Star times Morphe brush. I spent money on it, so I'm still using it, so your opinions is kind of not welcome. I mean, they're welcomed, but I know what happens with the YouTube drama, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go in, and since I do have hooded eyes, I have to create my own crease a little bit higher. I learned that trick from, I believe it might be Nikki Tutorials, is to create your transition shade above your crease. So I'm just gonna go in very lightly, because you could always build up eyeshadow and you can't take it away. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see here. What should I talk about? Oh, I do have a part-time job, so I don't upload regularly. My schedule is a bit weird. I have to film on my days off and edit on days where I have a super short day. So like I don't have a set like routine for filming and uploading yet, but I hope that will change eventually. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm just gonna like go in with On the Rocks just to like make that blend a little bit softer and seamless. I do take it up to my eyebrows. Because I like the look of that. If you hear like random noises, again, that's my animals. I can't really do anything about that because I can't kick them out of my room. Like I said, they do have separation anxiety, especially my dog. His name is Tramp. I've had him for, oh my god, he's a year old. He's my baby. He is a bit of like a troublemaker and instigator, especially with my two cats. But I can't like help that. They just like play a lot and they've really bonded. I was so scared that they weren't going to get along, but I was pleasantly surprised when like they started just playing and like hanging out and even like sleeping close together. I have two cats, Misfit, who is named after the Misfits because I love the Misfits. And then Tiger. I got him from a shelter, and so I couldn't really change his name because he already knew his name. I wanted to name him David Bowie, but he already knew Tiger, so I was like, we'll just call him Tyga because it's a rapper. He's a rapper. So that way I'm still sticking with like the music theme. Tramp, he looks like a Tramp from Lady and the Tramp, so I love that. He's the only animal that is not named after like a musician. We're gonna get coffee because I have a severe coffee addiction. I take my coffee black, kind of like my soul. And I use a little bit of honey in it. I think it's good. Let's see. What other color should we do? I'm trying to do something like fun, but also still pretty wearable for like daytime. I think I'm gonna go in with bottoms up and just kind of work that into my actual crease on the outer V. So fun fact, I love Morphe. They are one of my favorite makeup brands. They're very affordable. But like I also love e.l.f. Can we just talk about e.l.f. for a minute? Like how much like they have grown. I used them when I first started doing makeup. But like to see the company grow is really amazing, and I'm so in love with them, especially like their concealers. We're gonna blend that in. I already love this look already. So the one thing you guys will not see me do is put on lashes because I don't really like doing lashes. It's not like I just can't do them. I haven't mastered them yet. So like if anyone could help a girl out on like doing lashes, I would greatly appreciate it. I feel like I'm doing something wrong because I can't get them to stick. But maybe like I'm not using enough glue, or I'm just not letting them get tacky enough. But I don't know. I just can't do them, so I just try to like use different mascaras to give me the length I want. Alright, okay, I like that. Let's see here. I kind of want to do... I also have Tarte eyeshadows. I feel like maybe I want to do a copper, but I might use bubbly. We're gonna go in with bubbly on the inner corner. Let's see, what else about me you guys want to know? Oh, I am the youngest. I'm the baby. So obviously, if you have older siblings, you know, like, your older siblings love to say you get treated differently, because you are the baby. You, like, kind of get, like, away with things. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, some things I do, but most things I don't. Like, my mom has no problem with calling a girl out. I have an older sister. I'm not gonna reveal her age because I think she'd get mad. I also have an older brother. And I am very close with the both of them. My sister is actually dating, and my brother, I don't know what's going on with them, but he is married. Okay. This is going a little more neutral than I wanted, but that's okay. There are no mistakes. As Bob Ross once said, just happy little accidents, and that's what's happening. Just happy little accidents. I'm gonna go in with the shade Snap, which is this really, like, nice burgundy color. I feel like that'd give me what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna gently put it on the outside of my eye, on my lid. Of course, we're going in soft because you can't take away eyeshadow. And I do not want to, like, start this look all over again. I would absolutely hate it. I make a lot of weird faces, so I hope you guys don't really mind. So I also am filming this on my iPhone because I'm still researching on what's the best camera and what's the best laptop to use. So if anyone has suggestions, drop them below. Because I have a hard time making decisions on my own, so I always need help. Now I'm gonna go in with that first brush that I used Cheers on and just blend these colors together a little more. Okay, I like that, but it's missing a little something. I need to blend more. Here we go. Okay, yes, there we go. We're blending. I'm still pretty new at this, so I don't know what to do. But I figured this will be a good way to, like, introduce myself, like, get to know me. I did start this, like, whole YouTube thing a little late because I've always wanted to do it, but I have a deep fear of failing, so that's why I've never done it, because I'm scared of failing. And I think that's just, like, a common thing in society, that we all have, like, a small fear of just failing. But, like, just, I feel like we should do things that mildly scare us, and, like, if we fail, that's fine. We could just, like, get back up again and try. And then, like, if you fail, you try again, but you fail a little bit better. So that way you're closer to what you want to achieve. I'm just going back in with On the Rocks to make this line a little bit softer, especially, like, right here. And I don't know any of these brush names because I have had them for a while. They're still good, just sometimes the name or the number went off. Not went off, but like faded. Okay, I do like that, but let's go in with another brush and maybe do Hotspot, which is this one right here. It's a champagne-y, I want to say like it's not a full champagne because it could also look very rose goldy in some light. I'm gonna put that, I don't know if that'll show up. I might have to wet my brush or go in with your finger. When in doubt, just use your finger, ladies and gentlemen, in my non-binaries. Okay, yeah, there we go. We gotta use our finger. Sorry, I'm flipping everyone off. I have a problem of using my middle finger for just about everything. Okay, I'm gonna blend. I'm gonna take Bubbly again and blend those colors in. Okay, I like that. I need to clean up these edges. Where is? Here it is. I'm just using a reusable pad and taking my my solar water at the very tip, and then I'm going to just sharpen that. Take my finger and just blend it a little. This will help me with my eyeliner because I'm still not the best at eyeliner, but I am getting there. I'm gonna do the other side, make it match. Clean up the inner corner. We are going to do a bottom shadow look too, like just carry what's going on up here at the bottom. But I do that after my face is done. Okay, I like that. People find it weird, like especially some of my family find it weird, and even friends just find it like I said, weird that I do my eyeshadow first. But I feel like it saves like the fallout from just rubbing into my skin. Coffee break. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love coffee. My favorite coffee brand is Maxwell House. But I also did discover this coffee brand that I saw on Facebook actually. And I mostly use Facebook to stay in touch with family members. And it was called Bone Coffee Company. And when I tell you, this is some of the best coffee I ever like tasted. It's like a medium to dark roast, but the flavors are immaculate. The strawberry cheesecake, I believe it is one of my favorites. They have like weird flavors too. They have like, I think bacon. So now that my eyeshadow, oh wait, no, I need to do my eyeliner because I always do my eyeliner first. Elf, or where is this? Yes, this is the Wet n Wild 16 hour. Let me get, no, I'll turn this mirror over. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's like say a little prayer to the eyeliner gods. And hope to God we don't mess up. Okay. I always start with like a thin small wing first. Okay. Then I mimic. Sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to like make sure these look good. Okay, that one's a little wonky, but I could fix that. It's not that big of a deal. Connect to the bottom. Okay. Just gonna fill it in. I'll be right back. I need to do this off camera. I'm back. So they're not twins, they're sisters, but that's okay. I can make it work. So my quick thoughts on this eyeshadow base, I really like it. It's lightweight. It does get a little tacky, but I feel that helps the shadows. Now we're gonna do our face. I'm going to go in with two different primers. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer and the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Clean the hands. Which, like, I've hit the bottom, so I need more. And I'm sad because this is one of my favorite primers. It took me so long to get like a putty primer because like when they first like debuted, everyone was like after them and I could not get my hands on any of them until like maybe a month later. But I have it and I do not turn back because it is one of my favorite primers. And then I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop just to go in my T-zone because that's where I sweat the most. Just gonna go in a little bit on my ring and middle finger. Also, like, don't be afraid to like give me like a little like different tips or like tricks or even like constructive criticism, like what can I work on, like what should I focus on more. All right, so I do my makeup a little backwards, and by that I mean I go in with my liquid, my don't mind it's dirty and I forgot to clean it because I use it as like a mixing pan. I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I do my contour before I even do my foundation, and I go in with like a beauty blender and I just pick up this middle shade, which is the Light Sculpt, and then I just like dab the excess on here, and then I move my hair and I go up a little bit higher because it lifts the face, and then I blend it out. I almost accidentally dipped into my eyeshadow palette. That would have been a disaster. Again, we're gonna go a little bit higher. I'm going closer to my temple. I learned this trick off of TikTok. It's supposed to lift your face, and this is like the first time me using this technique. I got a little too close to my eye, but that's okay. Don't be afraid to like go a little bit heavy-handed because foundation will be on top of it, so it'll lighten it up. Clean up the lines. I feel like my ring light is a little bright. I'm gonna turn it down real quick. There we go. Okay, I am gonna go in with the darker shade, which is Havana, just to deepen the area right in through here. I'm gonna use this and just go over everything, smooth everything out. Okay. I don't really contour my nose because I don't need to, but I'm gonna do a little right here on the tip just to maybe help it a little. I'm just taking the excess from the Beauty Blender. Okay. Oh no, it fell. That's okay. I am such a hot mess. I need to like put this stuff out beforehand. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with the Juno & Co. microfiber sponge. And I freaking love this. It like doesn't it doesn't soak up my product because it like just sits on top, so it's nice. I'm gonna go in with e.l.f. Acne Fighting foundation in the shade Buff, and then set that blender down, and I just go on the back of my hand. I just use a little bit, like I want to say like maybe a peanut sized peanut, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. My brain stopped working. And then I'm just gonna go in. This foundation goes a long way. That's why you only need a peanut sized amount. I always start with my cheeks first because I do have like chubby fat cheeks. So they take up like a good bit of the foundation a little. Don't come for me how dirty this is. This is only my second time using it, so it's like I do clean my stuff. I'm not a heathen. Take the rest. I feel like maybe I did more than a peanut size amount, but that's okay. The rest will just blend down to my neck. That's the biggest thing too. When I first started makeup, I didn't know you should like blend down to your neck. So I was one of those girls that had like a sharp line on my face, like under my chin. And then I was like watching tutorials on YouTube as one does. And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to blend this down? Yikes, no wonder people were like looking at me a little weird. I need a little bit more just for my neck. Like a pea size, just to finish my neck. This foundation, I do want to say, is like, you could build it up. So it's like, I want to maybe say like a medium to full coverage. You could layer it and it won't feel heavy. Blend it down more to my neck. I don't put it anywhere near I try not to put it anywhere near my under eyes because I will be using concealer for that, so I don't want to do too many products. So I am using the, let's see here, the e.l.f. Highlighting Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. And then I'm just going in with the lighter e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Fair Warm. It doesn't make sense, but it looks better. On me, at least. And then I just dot, and we line. Little dot, line. And it's like doing just the line here lifts your face up. Like lifts your eyes up. And then just, you know, make the weird face. And blend. Blend like your life depends on it. I need a coffee break here soon. Let's see here. What else could I talk about? Okay. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more on the back of my hand this time. And then just go down a little more. And just brighten that up. Oh, I do have nieces, my sister's daughters. They are, like, they're so hilarious, and they look just like their mother. But my oldest niece actually graduated from cosmetology school, so she's a beautician. And my youngest niece, she's still in school. She actually got her permit, and she needs to stop growing up. I don't appreciate her getting older, because it makes me feel old. Like, I feel hella old. Did y'all hear that? My stomach growled. I need food. Oh, sunflowers are my favorite flower. My dad, who is deceased, we would always have a sunflower garden, and then like once they started ripening, we would go out and pick their seeds, eat them. I love sunflower seeds. They're my absolute favorite freaking like thing to snack on, especially if you roast them and then like add a little bit of tahini seasoning. Ooh, shuck the shells, roast them. I also do love daisies. They are my personal favorite. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go in. And then what I like to do to like just make myself like feel loved, I just like add a little heart. Because why not? Oh god, it fell. That's okay. And this honestly may look like a lot, but it's not. I use a little bit of products. Also, what you'll notice in my videos is that I always save my brows for last. Always. I do not care if I look weird. I save them for last all the time. All right, so now that our base is done, not in that drawer, it's in this one. I'm gonna go in with, of course, 2 more e.l.f. products. This is the e.l.f. Sheer Under Eye Brightening Powder. And then this is still new. This is like only gonna be the 3rd time I've tried this. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. So let's do the eye first. I always set my eyes first because they do have the tendency of creasing a little first. And when they do, I just like go in with the blender again. Sorry, I just saw a corner that is not blended and it drives me crazy. Always messing up one way or the other. Also, I don't think I'm like gonna be one of those YouTubers that's like, oh, I don't make mistakes. Oh no. I just dumped the powder on the floor. What the heck? That's okay. That's why I have like a rug underneath of me so I can just wash the rug. I can't believe I did that though. What brush? I'm just gonna go in with a little, like not a little brush, but a good size brush. Dip it, pinch it, and set it. Yes. I don't bake. I tried baking and it just made me drier because I'm very oily right here in the T-zone, but I'm very dry under my eyes and on my cheeks. So I never bake. I try not to bake. I just like set it real quick and then call it a day. All right, that's done. Now I'm gonna go in with this. So same thing, I only like set this area. I leave my cheeks alone. Tap the excess, do a little swirly swirl, and pat. Like always pat, never, you know what I mean? Like, do you see this? This is what I mean by getting old. Like, these are wrinkles. Like, I think they're called worry lines. It's whatever, it's okay. I've earned them. Okay. I also, okay, so here's the thing. My videos might really definitely not be consistent because I do have anxiety and depression. And so like there are times where I just can't do anything. I just can't. And it's just like, that's how my brain works. So sometimes like my videos will slack, but I do try my best. I think mental health help is important. So I do see a therapist. I'm 100% honest. Like, I put my heart and soul into like everything. I do see a therapist and psychiatrist, so I am getting help. Oh my god, are y'all hearing that? Oh, my stomach is growling. It's like past lunchtime. That's okay. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. I'm just going in with the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. It's one of my favorite bronzers. It's a staple. I always use it. And I just get that hair out of my face. And I just go into the places that need a little extra something. I even just pinch it and just take a little bit of it under my lip. Okay. That's done. And then I just like take a super fluffy brush and just make sure things are blended. I look good. All right. Blush time. And oh my god, we're almost done. Let's see, which one do I want to use? These are actually a repurchase and I love them. They are the Halo Glow Blush Highlighter set. This one is After Sex Glow. And these are they're just my favorite. I do have a good bit of brushes, but just taking a blush brush and getting it on both sides. We do a little smile, and I don't put it fully on the apples of my cheeks. I just go in and swirl it in. I got it a little too far down. Sometimes I go heavy-handed on the blush and I don't need to. I gotta, like, you always gotta build that stuff up. But sometimes I'm like, oh, let's just, like, do it. Let's just put blush all over my face. I love blush. Kind of as much as I love highlighter. I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I'm, like, really hungry. And it like lifts our face a little, but I am going to just, does this just have a little bit of sheer powder on it? Highlighter, we're just using the same little palette doodad. And I just like to just swirl it back and forth like an idiot. And then just, if I could, I would just highlight my entire face. I wouldn't even do much of anything. I would just like highlight all over my face. Swirl it again. Tap. And then I just like move my face around until I see where it will go. Like I said, I am no expert. I do what works for me. You know, everyone's different and have like their different styles of doing things. Just a little on the chin, because why not? Mascara, I will be using the Maybelline Sky High here soon, but I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And I do my, like I said, everyone has their own way of doing things. I like to go in with a clear gel. This is just the e.l.f. brow gel. First I need to clean my brows up from any makeup residue. Oh, also I would like to point out my edits aren't going to be that great because I am using the editing app that comes on your phones, but I make it work. I feel like it's, you know, it's doing its job. I'm gonna comb through with the clear gel just to set these bad boys in place. I like to push the front end one up a little more. So I'm going to tell a little story why this eyebrow is like a lot sparser than this one. So when I was younger, in middle school, I honest to God thought that grooming and doing your eyebrows was shaving them. And so what I did was I took like a regular razor, one that you use for your armpits and your legs. I took one of those and I just like shaved it all the way to here because that's what I thought. And then I realized I just done messed up. I made a mistake. Thank God at the time I wore glasses. Like I had thick rimmed glasses, so like it just covered everything. And so that's why my eyebrows aren't fully even. And then one time I went to like a salon and got my eyebrows waxed, and this lady waxed off this entire tail. I don't think I've ever been more mad and disappointed. But no, I just let that wait a little bit. I am gonna go in with the Benefit Brow Contour Pro in dark brown black. I use the lightest shade. Hello, go down, and then we twist it. And here's where I do my brows a little bit different. I need a mirror because I need to get up close and personal with myself. I run the brow pencil or whatever this is. I don't know if I'm using this correctly, but I don't care. It's my product. I bought it. And I just go under the brows. I just fill in the underneath really and the little bit of the tail. And then of course, so like I like this, but the one complaint I have is that it doesn't have a spoolie, so I have to use a different one. So like maybe it's not meant to just do your brows, but I don't care. It's how I've done it and I like how I do it. I do need to grow my brows. I know I need to like get in there and pluck them so they were a little bit thicker than normal, but that's okay. I feel like thicker brows are in. What I do? Oh, it's in my hand. Okay. Now the other side. So I am excited. I am doing another video come the 3rd. And it's exploring my town. And I can't wait for y'all to see it because it's like, I think it'd be really fun. I'm gonna be like exploring small shops, letting you know, and I'll reveal like kind of the general area I live in. But I'm not gonna give away like my full where I like live. Or maybe I'll have to, since if you guys travel through here or something, you'll know. I can never get like much of anything even. They're all gonna be mostly sisters and not twins. But I get them like pretty close. I try to get them close. I should have planned out topics. Like I don't know. I should have done it, but I didn't. That's my mistake. I just know I'll have to next time. Oh. Ugh. That would be my luck. I would mess something up to where y'all fall. Because my vanity desk isn't that big. That's okay. You live and you learn. You just laugh it off. Sometimes you gotta laugh stuff off. And that's how I try to like live my life, because sometimes anxiety does suck and you just like constantly think about, oh, I could have done this better. Like, what if people don't like it? And sometimes I'm just like, just laugh it off. Things mess up. People mess up. It's just like, it's life. It's part of life. And honestly, if you can't laugh at yourself, like, I feel you can't, I don't know. Okay, eyelashes. Setting spray first. I do my setting spray and then my eyelashes, only because I don't want to smear things. Again, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Photo Focus 3-in-1 primer water, but you could set it with, and it is Rose. Okay, good distance. I used to have one of those little like handheld fans, but my puppy, my adorable little 1-year-old, took off with it one day and chewed it up. So I need to get a new one. But that's okay. I still love him with all my heart. I never used to be much of a dog person. I would always mostly be a cat person. But ever since he like came into our lives, I love him. This video is going to be really long, so I am so sorry. So I did a small review on this mascara on my TikTok. And my bad, I think I got the brown shade instead of the black shade because I wasn't paying attention. I was just excited. But that's okay. I do like this mascara, and like I see why people like it. It's lightweight and doesn't clump. I already got it here. Let it dry. Do not touch it. Let it dry, and then you could whip it away with a beauty blender. So I'm gonna let that set for 5 minutes so I could curl them. I will be back. I'm back. It's been 5 minutes. Now, where's my mirror again? We're going to curl. Let's make sure you have it the right way, ladies and gentlemen, and my non-binary folks. I mostly curl the base, and then I just trail up a little. I used to be so scared of these things. Like, I would have a fear of, like, I would just rip my lashes out. So I never used them. So I have heavy, thick, like, eyelashes. So they kind of droop down a little. And I just have this, like, crippling fear of ripping them out. And so, like, my eyelashes wouldn't, you know, look as good and wouldn't go with, like, my makeup. But I learned to get over it. Well, I didn't learn. I got over it. I built myself up a little. I had to, like, hype myself up. I'm taking my, this is, like, the best thing I've discovered. It separates your lashes. Because not mascara, eyeliner got into my lashes, so they're a little clumpy, but that's what this magical little tool is for. Ooh, look at those. I'm weird. I'm surprised that like my girlfriend loves me so much, because like I do weird things all the time. So I'm just like shocked that she still finds me like funny. Well, not funny, but like attractive. Now I need a small brush. Like not a small brush, but a relatively thin brush. Oh, here we go. I got real close. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go back in with the palette. And I think I'm going in with the shade Snap again. I'm just gonna blend that underneath. I got it in my eyeball. Jesus. We're almost done, I promise. I know this like video's dragging out. Getting it close to my eyeliner. Okay, I'm just gonna dust it off on my hand. And then I'm just gonna go in with bottoms up. Just blend it in between here. Again, assume the weird face. I feel like everyone makes this face. Okay, so like question, does everyone make weird faces when you have your mask on in public? Like when I'm working, I do the weirdest stuff. And like I'm like, I'm still probably gonna do this when we don't have to wear them anymore. I'm just like making the most absolute craziest faces that I would never make if I didn't have a mask on. Also, if you work in retail, these masks have been a blessing in disguise, because when you get a Karen, oh, the amount of cussing I do underneath my mask under my breath. It's phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna go in with Hotspot and just connect my inner corner, I almost forgot the word, to the bottom. Oh, an eyelash was in my eyeball. All right, I'm gonna fix. And last but not least, lips. Now, I don't lip prime normally, so I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Petal Poison. So, sorry, I got an incoming phone call. Just doing Petal Poison on my lips. All right. And there you have it. Let me take my hair down. And there you go. I like it. It turned out to be a little more like nighttime, but that's okay. Just happy little mistakes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload. Also, don't forget to check out my other social media links for exclusive short videos, behind the scenes, and if you just want to see more of my face, alrighty, that is it. Thank you so much once again. I love you guys. Mwah. And so sorry that this video was super long. Okay.